Hello, everybody out there. Welcome back to Home Media Reviews. It's been a long time. I know, I took that break from uploading, but now we're back. We're back, and the rest of the season is finished. So I can confirm here that you're going to get 12 weeks, including this week here. 12 weeks of content from me weekly, once again, as we finish out this season. I'm super excited to be back. I'm even more excited to be talking about the film we're going to be reviewing in this episode. This episode is on The Expendables 2, a film that's not very smart, but is massively entertaining. Let's not waste any more time, let's jump right into the history section of Expendables 2. So, Expendables 2, funny enough, had the same theatrical release year as The Avengers, the film we covered in the pilot episode of this series. It was not the same day, nor the same month, however, but it was the same year. The Expendables 2 blasted its way onto theater screens on August 17th, 2012. I'm sad to say I was 13 when this came out and did not care, didn't see it in theaters. I actually didn't see this until I think 2014? Maybe 2015. I know I got the DVD of this for Christmas one year, and that's how I found this underrated cinematic masterpiece. The Blu-ray/DVD release was a staggering couple of months later in November of 2012. November 20th, I should say. We got the single disc DVD version, the single disc Blu-ray version, and the DVD and Blu-ray combo pack, which was exclusive to Walmart. Interesting how they didn't include the DVD in the standard release. It would take another 3 years before Expendables 2 was given another release. On October 27, 2015, there was a metal pack version released, and that was exclusive to Best Buy. Now let me explain why I didn't call this a steelbook. That's because it's not. This is a metal pack. Steelbook is a brand. They're their own company, they're their own brand and such, so a steelbook is not just a fancy name I give to these metal cases. They're an actual company, they have an actual brand and all that stuff. So if something is a legit steelbook, it will look like an actual steelbook. If you have any steelbooks, look inside of them and see if you can spot the steelbook logo in them. It's actually a fun game, because every single steelbook that's an actual steelbook produced by Steelbook, they will have the Steelbook logo. A lot of times I said Steelbook there. I don't even think Steelbook is the name of the company that produces these things. I think there are multiple companies that work through this brand. The metal pack of Expendables 2, I've seen it in person, not great. It looks like a Steelbook. At first glance, it looks like a Steelbook from the front, but if you look at it on the sides, it's more raised than a Steelbook would be. There's more space in between the area where the two sides would close. The sides just look ugly. I'll just admit that right now. Then, 2 years later, on May 2nd, 2017, The Expendables 2 blasted its way onto the 4K Blu-ray format. I remember I jokingly said in a vlog once, if I ever upgraded to 4K, The Expendables 2 would be one of the first films I bought. Ironically, when I did upgrade to 4K, Expendables 2 was not one of the first films I bought. Surprising, I know, I lie. I'm like a politician. And on that same day, May 2nd, 2017, The Expendables 2 was made available in a 3-pack with The Expendables 1 and Expendables 3, both in 4K Blu-ray and regular Blu-ray formats. I'm sorry, addendum. The Blu-ray version of that 3-pack did not release until October 3rd, 2017. The 4K version of that 3-pack came out the same day as the standard 4K release. And that's it in terms of reprints for The Expendables 2. I'm sure there's a lot of backstock that you can find on shelves and such, but those are not reprints. Those are just copies that failed to sell. So, the history section finished. Let's go ahead and move right into the close-up section of Expendables 2. Alrighty everyone, here's your close-up look at The Expendables 2. We're going to start off with the single disc DVD release. Let's take a look at it here. We've got up here at the top of the little banner. DVD plus digital copy plus ultraviolet. I'm not sure why they put digital copy and ultraviolet separate because they're the same thing. The ultraviolet copy is just a digital copy, so I don't know. It was a weird design choice. All the cast up there at the top with the Expendables 2 below it with this glorious poster with Back for War down at the bottom. I love this poster art. It is amazing. Kind of like this movie. The side, Sylvester Stallone's big face there. The Expendables 2 DVD logo, Lionsgate logo down at the bottom of the spine. The back features Stallone, Willis, Schwarzenegger, and Statham right next to the UPC code. Bigger, badder, and better than the first one. Yeah, you're right. Whoever said that. Who said that? Steve, WeintraubCollider.com. Yep, Steve, you are right. There's a blurb about the movie. Special features include a audio commentary and some featurettes along with deleted scenes and a gag reel. You've also got a little thing at the bottom explaining how the digital copy and the ultraviolet copy works. And then legalese, tech specs, and cast list and all that stuff down at the bottom. I almost dropped it. Open this up. Here's what your disc looks like. Pretty simple artwork there. And then here's the digital copy code. It just looks exactly like the poster on the front. And then there's what your digital copy code would have looked like. I have already redeemed that. I redeemed that years ago, so don't even bother trying to steal it. So now we change our tune. We're going to go ahead and transition to the single disc Blu-ray release. I did upgrade this to Blu-ray a couple months ago. Blu-ray plus digital copy plus ultraviolet, and changed it from DVD to now saying Blu-ray. And you've also got the Blu-ray disc logo with a little blue bar up at the top. Same cast list, same Expendables 2 logo, except this one is embossed and it's in silver instead of in white, and I really like how that looks. That looks freaking awesome. And then, of course, the same poster as on the DVD. Spine is pretty much the same. Expendables 2, the only thing that's changed is now there's a Blu-ray logo at the bottom. The back is pretty much the same, except it's just shrunk down to fit on the smaller Blu-ray case. Take off the slipcover there. Again, it's the exact same underneath, except the Expendables 2 logo is now in white instead of silver. I much prefer the silver, but that's just me. Same thing on the back, except you get a big full body shot of Sylvester Stallone right there. Open this up. There's the Blu-ray. It's exactly the same as the DVD, except now it has Blu-ray disc on the bottom there. And then there's what your digital copy code would have looked like. Now we have one more copy to look at here, and it is the most recent release of this movie. It is the 4K edition of the movie. So the only thing that's basically changed about these is the tops. You know, on the DVD it just had DVD digital code, all that stuff. And then on the Blu-ray it had Blu-ray digital code. Now we have 4K Ultra HD, knowing what format it is. 4K Ultra HD plus Blu-ray plus digital HD. If you're wondering what this is, there was one of those sticker on the slipcover that came. I bought this off eBay, but I'm pretty sure the seller bought this from like Best Buy or something. One of those white stickers that said Best Buy on it, so I was like, oh crap, and I hate those stickers because they leave this residue, and I can't get this residue off. It makes me mad, but that's what that is. It's just residue from that sticker. Same cast list as before, same logo. The logo's changed back to white this time. I'm a little disappointed about that because I love the silver, but still the same poster as per usual, same quote at the bottom. Now we have this little HDR advert here on the bottom, just telling us what HDR or high dynamic range is, and this is a sticker. This is not part of the slipcover. I could peel this off if I wanted to, but I don't want to. The side, same as usual, except now we have Ultra HD Blu-ray at the bottom, and the slipcover has been changed. There's little cutouts on the top, so you can see the Blu-ray case. If you recall, regular Blu-ray slipcovers cover the entire thing. So it's just a little trivia there. A lot of 4K releases, especially from Lionsgate, have these little cutout things here. I don't know why. It's a weird design choice. I much prefer the cases that aren't cut out. They're just squares. Similar back and all that, except now we have a little thing at the bottom here talking about 4K Ultra HD and all that you'll need for the full 4K experience. You will need a 4K Ultra HD TV with HDR and an Ultra HD Blu-ray player. I know on some 4K movies it says that the TV and the Blu-ray player are not included with the movie. I just find that funny because, you know, some people will be mad, you know, I bought this movie and it didn't come with an HD Blu-ray player and it doesn't work. I'm stupid, you know. Somebody will probably complain about that because people are idiots. Pretty much the same stuff as we saw on the Blu-ray, except the text specs have now been changed because Ultra HD. Same thing underneath here, except we now have 4K Ultra HD printed on the case itself, and it's a black Blu-ray case instead of a blue one because 4K is cool. Spine's the same, back's the same. Open it up. Here's what your 4K disc looks like. They've actually changed the poster. It now looks like this poster with 4K Ultra HD on the bottom there, noting that that's the disc. What that is. This is the same. Can you spin? There. That's the same disc artwork and the same disc from the OG 2012 Blu-ray release, and then there's what your digital copy code looks like. And again, I have already redeemed that, so no use in trying to steal it. Alright, so that's your close-up look at the Expendables 2. We're going to go ahead and transition into the menu tour of Expendables 2. Alright, boys and girls, here we are for the menu tour for Expendables 2. Starting off with the DVD, just like with the Avengers HMR. DVDs in the player. We're starting from the lowest format to the best format. That's how I'm going to do these menu tours now on for HMR. So we're starting off with the menu for the DVD, as previously stated. I don't know why I'm repeating myself. The menu here is the Expendables, you know, flashing across the screen. Play movie, scenes, setup, and extras. Scenes, what scenes do we have? A little transition there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. God, this menu looks like crap. Oh, I clicked main menu. Crap. I'm stupid. It's been a long day. No, stop it. Apparently you can't select the next page. You have to just use the control button to move to the next page. I don't know. This is weird. These screenshots also make no sense to you all if you've never seen the movie. Me, I know this movie like the back of my hand, so these make perfect sense. Hey, there's Liam Hemsworth. Now, those are your scenes. We get 24 of them in an hour and 40-minute movie. That's a lot of scenes. Hello, Sylvester Stallone. You are a beautiful man. So for audio, just English and Spanish. Subtitles include English, Spanish, and that's it. We get Jason Statham and Dolph Lundgren glaring at us here at the setup menu. Then extras. Do we actually have some bonus content on this? I don't remember. Yes, we do. Wow. We have audio commentary with the director Simon West. Gods of War assembling Earth's mightiest anti-heroes. These are just featurettes. Big guns, bigger heroes. On the assault. Featurettes and stuff. I've actually never watched any of these. Guns for Hire, The Real Expendables, deleted scenes, gag reel, and also from Lionsgate. Those are just a bunch of trailers. Like I said, I've never actually watched any of these bonus features, but hey, maybe I will now. So that's the menu tour for the DVD. We're going to transition now into the Blu-ray menu for Expendables 2. Alright folks, we're back for the Blu-ray menu tour of Expendables 2. To prove, once again, the Blu-ray's in the player. Here's the 4K case. There's the 4K disc and the Blu-ray is in the player. Not looking at the OG Blu-ray release, which I have right here in case you're wondering from the close-up, because it is literally the exact same release that's in the player right now. The exact same transfer, bonus features, all that stuff. So we have the same options as we did on the DVD. It's weirdly black for some reason on this side. Right here, there's like no picture or color or anything there. It's interesting, I guess. Play a movie, setup, audio and subtitles will be pretty much the exact same. English 7.1 surround sound, English 2.0, Spanish 5.1. They're all Dolby Digital soundtracks. Subtitles, We have Spanish, English, and then English again. Sound descriptive maybe is what that means. I don't know what the H means. That's a weird thing. And then I guess that's to mute the menu. I don't know what that's for. Interesting. Scenes. Same scenes as on the DVD. Oh, wait a minute. I now know why there's black on this side, because they want the menu options to be over here. So you're looking over here and not over here and getting cluttered and all that. Okay, that's actually a smart design choice. But again, same scenes as on the DVD. Just scroll through them here. Actually, I have a few scenes less than on the DVD. Hang on a minute. I think the DVD had like 20 scenes. This has like 16. So, extras, audio commentary with Simon West, Gods of War, Big Guns, Bigger Heroes, On the Assault, Guns for Hire, Deleted Scenes, Gag Reel, Sound Check, ATS HD audio, and also from Lionsgate. And then you also have an option for if you have any scenes bookmarked, which is a feature I don't use because personally I don't know how it works. So in terms of features and audio and all that, basically same options as you would get on the DVD, except the Blu-ray picture quality is an upgrade. Now we're going to move into the 4K menu. And now we're back, guys, for the 4K menu. Here's the case again. There's the Blu-ray disc. The 4K disc is in the player. I do this so I can prove to you guys that I'm not lying to you. Don't know why I would be lying to you. I'm not a liar. Have never been proven to be a liar, even though there's probably some people out there that think I'm a liar. There's some people out there that think I'm a racist, too. That's their opinion, man. Let them think what they want. Because I'm a conservative and they don't know who I am, really. So we have the exact same menu scheme as the Blu-ray and the DVD. Not much has changed, except the picture quality has been upgraded, and that black space over here has been removed, because there aren't a lot of features on this 4K disc. Exact same audio options as on the Blu-ray and DVD, except now French is included. I don't think French was on the Blu-ray. Maybe it was. I know it was on the DVD. Or maybe it was. I don't remember. Tell me in the comments if it was or not. We do have a Dolby Atmos track for English, which is pretty cool. Dolby Atmos, again, is the best sound quality you can get, or so I'm told. Subtitles, same subtitles as before. I still don't know what SDH means. SDH. I don't know what that means. Someone help. Scenes, exact same scenes as on the Blu-ray and DVD. Are they the same amount of scenes? Yep, 16 scenes. Bookmarks, the same feature. All Lionsgate releases include this feature. I don't know how it works, so I don't personally use it. Plus, why would you want to bookmark something if you're just going to watch the movie all the way through? Like, am I just going to go back and watch select scenes? No, if I'm going to watch the movie, I'm going to watch the movie in full. So that's the menu tour for Expendables 2, all three formats that I own it on. Maybe there's a Chinese VCD I don't own. Probably not, though. So that's the menu tour for all three formats of Expendables 2. Let's go ahead and head on back and answer the 5 main questions as always. Alright, so we're back from the close-up. Now it's time to answer the 5 main questions as always. Number 1, where can you pick this product up? You can pretty much find the Expendables 2 on 4K at a lot of major retailers right now. The 3-pack actually is still available at one of my local Walmarts. I'd say check your local Walmart, check your local Target, actually. I've seen Expendables 2 copies at Target. As a matter of fact, check your local Best Buy. I've seen a lot of 4K copies of Expendables 1, 2, and 3. They're standard versions at Best Buy. Haven't seen the 3-pack, but I have seen the standard individual releases at Best Buy. Number 2, is this product still being printed nowadays? I'm going to go out on a limb here and say no. I don't think there's a more recent reprint of this in this movie's future. Number 3, should you pick this product up? Well, obviously I'm going to recommend it, but let me tell you why. The Expendables 2, as I said in the opening, is not a smart movie. It's dumb. Very dumb. It tries to have emotional moments. Spoiler alert, when Liam Neeson? I screwed that up. Nope. Hemsworth. Nope, not Neeson. Although Neeson would have been good in here. Slight spoiler alert, or actually major spoiler alert if you haven't seen The Expendables 2. Stop watching now. When Liam Hemsworth is killed in the film by the main villain played by Jean-Claude Van Damme, it tries to have some emotional moments. And for me, they kind of work. But for others, they could be seen as really stupid, and I can understand why. The film does not take itself all that seriously. It knows what it is. It's a dumb shoot-'em-up action film with little character development for any of the main heroes, except Sylvester Stallone. He gets the most character in this film. Everybody else just feels like cardboard cutouts. But I love it. I understand that with other movies, I would be ragging on it by saying, there's no emotional investment in it, in any of these characters. They all feel like cardboard cutouts. Not recommend. But this film just has such a fun atmosphere to it. It has such a fun way of showing extreme violence. Because this movie's bloody. I won't lie. One of the reasons I love it is because of how far it goes with that R rating. And every actor in here feels pretty unique. While I said earlier they feel like cardboard cutouts, you can recognize who's who. I can tell Jason Statham from Randy Korcher. Don't know how to pronounce his name, but I can tell them apart. I know which character they are. That's good enough, I guess. I really just love this film because of how stupid it is. I love it because it's so fun. It's a fun shoot-'em-up action film. It's one of those movies, man, that every time I watch it, I have a good time watching it. But I know it's stupid. And I know people are not going to like this. But I don't care. I love it. The final scene in the airport where Bruce Willis, Sylvester Stallone, and Arnold Schwarzenegger are shooting up an airport full of bad guys, side by side each other. It's amazing. It's amazing. When I was 15, and I was either 15 or 16 when I saw this for the first time, I almost screamed because of just how amazing that scene was. The entire airport fight sequence is amazing towards the end of the movie. Jean-Claude Van Damme is not a very endearing villain. As a matter of fact, he's not very well developed in the slightest. But he has a screen presence. So I basically just told you how bad Expendables 2 really is. But it's fun. Trust me when I tell you this. It is a fun time. So of course I recommend Expendables 2. Watch it, please. And tell me if you thought it was stupid. Because you probably will, but I love it. And it's not a bad movie to me. Expendables 2 is a good movie. With some stupid elements. Actually, a lot of stupid elements. I will go ahead and talk about the different versions that you can get. For me, when I popped this 4K into my player, I expected a pretty good experience when watching it. And I was a little let down by the 4K transfer for this. It's really overly grainy in a lot of parts. It looks like they added in film grain in some parts of the film that on the Blu-ray didn't have as much grain. It's like for the 4K, they said, let's make this feel more filmatic and let's put some more grain here. But then in other shots in the 4K transfer, there's not a lot of grain. In fact, some shots are completely clean of grain. They look sharp. There's no grain in them. It's a very inconsistent transfer. I was not very impressed with it. Not a big step up from the Blu-ray. Of course, it'll be the version I watch, but not a big step up from the Blu-ray. If you can find the Blu-ray, get that version. You don't need the 4K. This is not a film to upgrade to 4K for. I've heard the first Expendables actually has a really good 4K transfer, so I'm curious to check that out just to see if it's better than this one. Because, honestly, looking at all of my 4K Blu-rays I own, this is probably one of the worst transfers I have. And that's not to say that it's bad. It's just very inconsistent in how its shots are cleaned up, how the colors are graded. It's inconsistent, and that's the word I would use to describe it. Number 4, where should you pick this product up? You find it at Best Buy and get it like that. It'll probably only be about $9 or $10 there. And number 5, what price should you pay for the DVD? $3 to $4. That thing is not rare at all. Standard Blu-ray, about the same price, maybe a little more, $5 to $6. That thing's not rare, mostly. The version with the slipcover is kind of uncommon. For the 4K, I picked mine up off eBay brand new in the package. I would say, I don't know, 9 to 10 for that, even though I don't recommend you buy the 4K if you don't already have a 4K setup. Except for mine, as I'm holding it right now as I'm recording this video, I still have that goo stuff on it from the Best Buy sticker that I tore off of it. Anybody know where I can get Goo Gone? Or what the hell Goo Gone is? I've never heard of it before. I watched a Scott the Woz episode, and apparently Goo Gone can get that stuff off. Where can I find that? So that is my home media review for Expendables 2. This is just a fun little movie that I like to pop in whenever I'm feeling down or whenever I'm feeling good and I want to feel even better. Funny story about this one, actually. I have a tradition. Every Valentine's Day, I watch Expendables 2. I hate Valentine's Day in general, so watching Expendables 2 just makes sense. In my eyes, at least. I honestly don't know why. It's just a random tradition I have. I guess you could say it's because these guys are my Valentine. So, next week we are going to continue the theme of R-rated violent films with another one of my absolute favorites. This one came out just a few years ago in 2017. Was my favorite movie of 2017 and got snubbed at the Oscars for Best Screenplay. Best Original Screenplay, I think it was. We're talking about Logan next week. God, I am so excited to rewatch that. Logan is so good. I hope you guys are excited for that. That's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, good night, everybody.